Hands are clapping.
Does that nicely clapped? Is that when you listen to the hand clapping for syncing of two audio streams? Does it come through quite clearly in my feed?
It does.
Yeah, because it's quite a strange experience. I take my headphones off and I hold them over the microphone, and
it comes through clear enough for me to be able to sync, and it is much better than last week when I didn't do it.
Did you not do it last week?
No.
You forgot.
I forgot because I was so excited about Christmas.
And how are you feeling? How's your post-Christmas haze?
It's been lovely. We went down to my parents and spent a couple of days with them. They had folk round. It's felt not particularly post-Christmassy. It's felt very festive.
Just like an ongoing thing.
Yeah. I've got 2 more days in Lisbon and then I fly back to the Ook.
Back to the what?
To the Ook.
Yeah, which is with a silent Y, isn't it?
Oh, it was interesting. We got an Uber from the train station home last night because it was late and couldn't be bothered with the usual metro situation. And this was a guy from originally from Bangladesh, and he'd spent 12 years in the UK, and then moved to Portugal 4.5 years ago. And we said, "Oh, well, what made you move?" And he went, "Oh, just because they kicked me out post-Brexit, the change of rules and sort of that whole Farage-informed sense of we don't want these kinds of migrants, we want those kinds of migrants," and he was no longer welcome despite having worked in the country for 12 years and paid his taxes. But he spent the whole time telling me just what a wonderful country it was. It was really interesting, yeah. I mean, despite the fact that it kicked him out.
It's implausibly clean and well organised.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
This is a podcast in which two friends talk about the pleasures, absurdities, and imperfections of being human. I'm Simon Ellis.
And I'm Lee Miller. Welcome to Midlifing.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I bet you're more than pretty good. I bet you're like...
I'm pretty marrowed.
Marrowed?
Yeah, a marrow.
Is that a form of drink that you've had too much of?
It is, yeah. It's an amaro is a digestivo. Like a bitter. Right. It's a bitter, so many cultures have different kinds of bitters to drink. An amaro, literally means bitter. I'm drinking a local. Not drinking now, just to be clear. But I have one at the end of the day.
Okay, that's interesting.
Pairs very well with chocolate. Two of them. It's an excuse to eat chocolate.
Are you taking some Amaro back with you to the UK, or is this going to be like this is my special Sardinian treat?
Goodness, good question. I don't think I'll be taking anything back other than a bag within a bag. A Russian doll bag system, and
because of your massive bag that is no longer surplus. Trying to say it's now surplus to requirements, but I said it badly.
That's right, and then also bubble wrap, which I guess is quite a good. Although, yeah. Anyway, no, I won't be. You can get Amaro in the United Kingdom, or Uck, as you called it.
That's on Christmas Day, we had our never-ending story of a meal. I think it might have been 10 courses. I can't remember. It was a lot. I mean, it was a tasting menu, so it was one of those things where you kind of go, "Oh, that was delicious." But if that was your only course, you'd be going, "Nouvelle cuisine. How can you do this to me?" Oh, it was delicious.
But
Everything was just
at about
delicious.
number 6, are you starting to feel a little bit,
Well,
or do they get the quantities just right?
last year I felt like this is too much. I think it was 6 or 7. I thought I don't feel well. This is not fun. This year I don't know what they'd done. I think they paired flavors better, and the story of the meal just flowed.
They didn't put a bowl
yeah.
of bread at the beginning on the table either.
Oh yes, they did. But
were you
less
able
bread.
to resist?
Oh no, I wasn't. But they gave me less bread, which is probably good. And I didn't. We had the wine pairing, and I didn't totally hammer the wine, because they would come and go, "Oh, another glass of no, absolutely not, no."
Oh, so
Except for the red.
You were
We
just
did
more
have extra
parsimonious when it came to the wine, and that
Yes.
helped you get through the 10 courses. Listen to us. We are the bourgeoisie.
I know. I was,
Yeah.
and the reason I was bringing it up was because of your Amaro. I had the most delicious LBV port, ruby port, at the end of the meal, and I just found
Is LBV a brand? Is it?
No. It's a vintage. It means late bottle vintage. So, do you want me to go into the manufacturing of port and how vintages are decided?
I mean, it depends on how far you want to go deep into our bourgeois. Sorry, ontology.
Ontology.
Je ne parle pas le français.
Plus ça change, plus c'est la même chose.
Je parle français comme un vache espagnol.
Je suis 11 ans. My French hasn't moved on since I was 11.
That's it, yeah, je suis...
J'habite en Angleterre.
Je suis étudiant. That's when I was learning it.
Okay, so...
Right. Go. Je ne comprends pas.
Je ne comprends pas. C'est rien. It does make me want to be a sommelier.
Does it?
Yeah,
Does it?
Yeah, it really does. So that I can taste this podcast and taste like dirty nappies.
Dirty nappies. I guess we're then back onto Plan Bs, aren't we? Really, being a sommelier must take a lot of training, more than being an academic.
No, it doesn't take as much as an academic. A PhD is harder than becoming a sommelier, and more useful.
A PhD is more useful.
No! Being a sommelier is more useful.
Christ.
It's not like I can walk in with a PhD to a restaurant and say, does anybody need this critically reflected upon? Do you need me to ground this in critical thinking?
Here's a PowerPoint.
Which I said out loud to my family and their friends around the Christmas table.
Yeah, exactly. Right, everyone. I know you're having a good time, but let's get real. Let's get critically real here.
Anyway, so Amaro has been filling the glasses.
Well, yeah, not too much. I mean, but it's just
just one.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been reading a lot, Lee Miller. Lots of reading, and also I've downloaded. You'll be pleased to know, downloaded Sinners as well as The Great Flood, and yet to watch them. So I haven't done my homework yet, but I'm as I've said to a friend, I've downloaded Sinners. I'm just now having to upload the courage to watch it. They said it was very beautiful. Igor and Moreno said it was very beautiful.
Will Lil hold your hand while you watch it?
No, she's doing a master's degree.
Oh, busy.
Yeah, it's due.
Not time to hold hands.
Due on the 13th of January. What evil academics. This is the thing about, us academics. They go, oh yeah, 13th of January works for me.
Oh, yes, I know. I know.
So no, I've been just reading a lot of novels. I don't read novels a lot, but when I do, it's a bit of a tremendous pleasure. So I've just been churning through them over the Christmas period, loving it. Loving it.
I love that.
Lots of science fiction, lots of cli-fi.
God, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I know. Nothing says page turner like the apocalypse, climate-related
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Oh, well, there we go. The last flood. Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, a listener of ours, I bumped into him, and he said, I took your recommendation, your little concilio, and we watched The Great Flood, and they got 4 minutes in, and his wife said, no way are we watching this on Christmas Day.
I didn't say it was a Christmas film.
It's not exactly Home Alone, is it? I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
But there are moments where the child does get abandoned, so
Yeah.
but not for long and not on purpose.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin, if you're listening, good on you, mate.
He's doing well. He's married to a woman called Brenda Song, and they have a child.
Now, do you
Topics.
Huh?
Topics.
Go on.
I was going to ask, but then I realised that I think I've asked this question before.
Oh, maybe I can answer it differently this time.
I don't know.
Do you think we're running out? We're running out of it? Actually, a friend a few weeks ago goes, you're still going. Have you not run out of things to talk about?
I don't think we will ever run out of things to talk about, but I think people will run out of things to listen to.
And when you say people, you mean
about
person. Yeah. If our listeners will die off before we do.
I hope not, but I also hope that they do. Because I want to live forever.
Yeah. Who wants to live forever?
I mean, obviously,
Freddie
Christophe
Mercury.
Lambert. Oh. Interesting how you went with
sure
the singer and I went with the person who the song was sung about.
But surely you said, was it really Christophe Lambert? I always thought it was Christopher Lambert. But, of course, I'm not very cultured. He's a French Canadian.
He's a French actor. No, he's French. Yeah, and he was in Luc Besson's... I definitely told you that he was in Luc Besson's Subway and with Isabelle Adjani.
Of course he is.
Ugh, what a fucking beautiful, pointless film.
I should watch that instead of Sinners.
What's the guy called? The guy who's in Lyon.
Jean Reno. Jean.
Yeah, he plays a tough in that film called
Let's
Frid.
take note of me remembering something about a film and you not.
You did a beautiful
so
thing.
welcome. So,
go on.
No, you were going to say you think you've talked about this before.
It's just bullshit. I don't know. Tell me. Oh, okay, cool. In that case, I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to tell you some things. I'm not going to ask, because the question really was just going to say, well, here we are, we're at the tail end of the year. Is there anything that you wish you'd done differently?
No, that you have not asked that question. You mean in the last year or in my entire life?
God, no. Fucking hell, we haven't got all day. Just this last year. No, just thinking, and I don't mean in a kind of like in a regrets way, but for me, it's a different way of thinking about. I hate resolutions. I hate the idea of a New Year's resolution. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to eat less. It's like, oh, geez, you don't. It just feels so.
I've never.
Forced.
I think the last time I even thought about a New Year's resolution, I would have been a teenager.
Yeah.
And even then, I think I was thinking, this is what a rather arbitrary. You mean I can't do this in February? I can't have some kind of discipline in order to.
But I am interested as you get to the end of the kind of it's because this is the end of the year. That's not arbitrary. We're now coming into a more light-filled period of time. We're sort of going up rather than down. In terms of
the ascent has stopped. And the descent has stopped. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it does make me think, reflect for a moment, is there anything I would do differently? And not like, do I regret something? But it's like, have patterns emerge that I think I need to interrupt? Is there a thing that I do that my hand reaches for that I need to just think, why am I doing it that way? Is there something I've let go of that I wish I hadn't? Those kinds of things.
Yeah,
I just wondered if you had anything.
Yeah, I think it's interesting about it not being a regret. It's hard for me to think of things that I do differently, because in a way they have some relationship to. So nothing particular is coming to mind, but I think there's something about, and this is truly midlife terrain, truly midlifing terrain, which is, how is it? If I think back on the ways in which I spend my time, I feel an increasing urgency to not spend my time doing things that don't seem to be. I'll say that have some value to me. I don't know about that. It doesn't mean that I might not, because I think it's something about watching rom-coms, for example. Not that I've watched a rom-com in some time. It's been at least a month. And I think there's a time in the sense of about the kind of relaxation that comes from those kinds of things, which has value, for want of a better word. But it's something, and I think it bumps into the relationship between the kind of work I do and how I spend my time when I'm not at work, and where I want to place my energy. And I think in the past, not just the year, but I think I've tended to kind of use up a lot of my resources, energetic resources, in work-related stuff. And I think that's just simply the wrong way around.
Yeah.
Is that specific enough? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is actually sort of looking back and thinking. Okay, I suppose
I can give you an example.
Oh, I'd love to hear
if that
it.
helps. So yesterday yesterday I spent the day with Igor, my friend Igor. We went out to this farm that we've been working on, and it's in a total state of disrepair. But we have big plans for it, big long-term plans for it, like way beyond my lifetime plans for it. And we spent the bigger part of the day digging a small ditch, tracking a water pipe in order to understand the kind of way in which the water was being run to and from a part of the very rundown house to another neighbouring house, the one that I want to buy, and and found
property tycoon Alice just tickles me no end.
So
I've got a taste for houses. I'll get another.
Yeah, I did. We did actually quite, as they say, literally talked about what do you think a first offer should be. Has to be enough to be enticing, but not so much, because I've burned through quite a bit the last year.
You've learnt. Yeah. Okay, and there's nobody else knocking on your door, darling. You just take what you're given.
Exactly.
That's the kind of approach you got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So anyway, you're tracing this water pipe.
Yeah, and we, last week I had another go at it, and I put a chip in, I put a bit of a dent in one of it, and started sprouting water, and so we had to learn how to fix a water pipe. All sorts of things which we, and then we've figured it out, right? We uncovered, and when you look at it, it doesn't look like a lot of work has gone on. But there was something about the pleasure of the physical work being done in order to understand how something worked. And it was so simple, and it was such a tiny part of what this place will be, such a microscopic part of what this place will be. And there's something for me about those tiny little steps that clearly have a relationship to a very far-off ending that fills me with joy. I just, absolutely. So, and yeah, it's got nothing to do with work. It's just labor, understanding, building something together. Basta così.
It sounds like a really wonderful way to be in the world.
Not bad. I mean, I guess you've got to have the resources to do it, don't you?
Yeah, and we're back to being bourgeois. We're back to thinking about what we're going to do in our retirement, and we're not worrying about the fact that, well, we might not be able to switch the heating on, or we might not be able to feed ourselves. But even though you've got to have the resources, I think there are people who are not thinking about an intergenerational offer in the way that you are with the farm. There were people around the dinner table at my mum and dad's, and there's a couple who are I guess maybe 8 or 9 years younger than my parents, so in their 70s. One of them has mobility issues. She's got, I think she's waiting for a knee or a hip replacement. I can't remember which, but she struggles to move around at the minute. And
does she have a stick, or is she on?
She has a stick and she has a mobility scooter rather than a wheelchair. But so she can walk short distances, but for longer distances she goes on one of those the little mobility scooters. Yeah, I know. And I'm looking at my parents, who are nearly 10 years their senior, and my mum fell over not long ago because I told you, silly bugger was wearing my dad's slippers, blah blah blah, and she was talking about that her knee still hurts because she banged it against the wall as she fell down. And then later on she's like going, but it hurts the way a banged knee hurts, and it takes longer for it to get better because I'm old, but it hurts like a banged knee, and I don't know what her knee hurts like because she's got to go in like a chair and have a stick. And, so just sort of thinking about that, the luck of having her body.
Yeah. And whatever she did to it, and the genes and all the stuff that...
Yeah, exactly.
And exactly. I mean genes, Genes, not Jeans, just in case
which anyone she doesn't tend to wear. She likes a jogger. She likes an elasticated waist.
I was thinking of that actress who, something about the advertisement that she has good genes.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, but this couple, they love to just go on cruises. That's what they do with their entire life. They just go on cruises. It's like it's almost like they're counting down the months to the next time.
To the next cruise.
And I'm not decrying them.
You're not going to be a cruiser, are you, in your older age?
No, it wouldn't suit me. I mean, I can absolutely imagine that I would want to travel a bit. I'd like to see some of the places that I've not gotten around to.
Really? I have zero interest.
I'd like to go to Japan, because I'd really like to see it. I've not been yet.
Yeah,
and I'd like to go overland. I don't want to fly there. When I've got time, I'd like to get on a train and see how far I can get before I've got to get on a boat. That will be an interesting thing to do, but I would want to do it once so I can see it. I don't want to get on a boat that travels around. I don't understand, but so it's like I think
it's not your thing.
That's not my thing.
I've never quite understood the whole going on a boat thing.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm offering that as a critique of them. I'm thinking when you talk about you've got to have the resources, you're still doing something which has weight beyond you. It's bigger, which is lovely.
Yeah. What about you? How do you? I mean, I have to say, it's quite a difficult question for me. The question you've asked.
Sorry.
No, I know. It's because I can think of things which are just which just feel a little bit trivial. So I was trying not to answer trivially, but which is not to say that you couldn't answer your own question in a trivial way. I don't mean that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think what I've learnt from this year is also about work, and it's about recognising that I need to say no more. And recognising that the person I need to say no more to is me. So I'm the one who's often sort of generating more work for myself. And I need to just go, no, stop that. You can't do that as well. That's the thing you can't pursue. And just reminding myself that I don't have to, I can't do it all in a year, I can't do it all in 2 years, and I don't even know what it all is. But I need to be slightly less reactive. On this New Year's Eve, when hopes are high...
Oh, yes. Happy New Year. I mean,
Happy
nearly.
New Year, kiddo.
Quasi.
I mean, yeah, and also to listeners, I hope that 2025 has been a thing, and that 2026 will be another thing. And thanks for giving us your ears.
Here's to past things and future things.
Yeah, and your ears continuings.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yay.
Bye.